I only have a
Sure.
couple things to talk about, but I think this one's going to take a little bit of time. Let's start with the big thing that came out since we've last got together. And of course, that is the trailer for James Gunn's Superman. I am sure we have all watched it probably multiple times at this
Yep.
point. And I'm going to start with you, John, because I feel there's something about this trailer that got you more excited than any image that was on the screen. And that might have been the use of a certain theatrical theme song.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's almost like John Williams' score is the better Superman score. I'm just who would have thunk?
Now,
An updated version.
I was going to say,
you know,
on that note, they have come out and said that it is not exactly John Williams' theme, but they have borrowed heavily from it and updated and they use motifs of the original theme throughout.
Oh, the bars
movie.
were there. I mean, in the trailer, at least the bars were there. I mean,
yes.
And and you know what? Within a half an hour after that trailer came out on YouTube, they had at least 4 or 5 people made trailers with the original score over it. And man, did it sync up well. Like it's almost like they put that trailer together with the original John Williams theme on it and then replaced it with the updated version that they had.
Yeah.
Let's see. Other things I loved. Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho. They could have done a better bowl cut on Guy Gardner. And Hawk Girl is there with her nth metal mace, which I'm hoping they're doing, Hawk Girl from Thanagar. And other than that, what else was there? Oh, yes. Krypto is best boy. Krypto is best boy. Krypto is awesome, and he made my day when I saw that.
Kassan.
Oh man, Kassan. You have no heart.
Kassan, you know what? If you're gonna make fun of Krypto, again, I have to say,
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Sorry. You got to blame Don.
Okay,
He put that clip on there.
Do you know how many before you go, Don? Do you know how many of the action videos that I walked through that the minute Krypto showed up, people started crying? Like you get that kind of a reaction from a trailer, because the thing is, people want to see that pure, I'm going to save people. That reaction, because the next scene was him saving the little girl. Like people are on board with this. But go ahead, Don. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. And I guess warning, cover your cereal because it just may get shit in here. Okay. So the Krypto thing, I just want to come to kind of Kassan's side here. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I was really puzzled by that being the first thing we see other than Superman in the trailer.
Go ahead. I'll explain all of that in a minute, but go ahead.
Okay, great. Because as a casual Superman fan, okay, I will put myself there as a mostly surface level Superman fan. The
dog makes me a little silly. Yes, Kassan, that's the point. Go ahead.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Right. So they're really laying it on thick, and because I love dogs. I think they're the most noble creatures on the face of the planet. So believe me, I'm a dog fan. And I know this isn't an origin, so I'm just having a hard time resolving. Do we have Krypto right away? Do we have another Kryptonian right away? But I bet you more deep cut DC people, I'm sure. I know JD, JD is loving it, and I know the Krypto and the overall feel of it is a part of it. I don't know. It was like too much too quick for me. But again, I'm casual.
I guarantee that when that scene happens in the theater, even though you've seen it in the trailer, you are going to cry like a little girl, because I have, under good authority, I have it under that the story, because Krypto isn't in the movie much. He's in the beginning and he's in that scene because Krypto is a very disruptive dog and he keeps trying to pull on Superman's cape. And he uses that, the fact that Krypto likes to pull on his cape to save himself.
Are we already
in that
spoiling
scene.
stuff? Like, yeah,
So-
I totally get where Don comes from, because like Krypto and Comet and all the other super pets were from a bygone era, let's say.
Yeah.
You know, like they were retconned because people thought that they were too silly, you know, for the more modern reader as things progressed through the comic ages. So, I mean, I get that. I think I don't think we're going to see Comet, the super horse, you know.
No.
I think that James Gunn is going for a more pure, down to earth, like more emotionally stabilized Superman. He has come out and said that this is a lot based on All-Star Superman.
Yes.
And they want him to have connections to something other than, you know, a place where he can brood. I think we've got that out of our system from Snyder. There's a point where Snyder had a good take on it, but he went way too far with the dark and the brooding and all that. So people are ready for something more upbeat, more like Superman's going to save people, and he has connections, and you could see through the trailer they made sure you knew with no uncertainty at all that him and Lois are connected, and Lois has always been that conduit through which people understood Superman, because Superman by himself, he's too much of a god, but his connection to Lois, who's a human, and their relationship always grounded that, so people could, it came down to our level so that we could then, feel something for it. So, and feel something for Superman through that. So yeah, I mean, James Gunn's going for a take, and the take is going to be a little bit more Silver Age, and maybe a little bit somewhat campy in certain places. But
I also think he said that he doesn't want his Superman, and this is canon as well, to be a godlike creature. Like, he wants him to have frailties. He wants to be able to be beaten, which
is exactly why they started the trailer with him bleeding.
Well,
yeah.
Here's the thing, and I think this was the most brilliant thing, and people don't understand. Why do you start the Superman trailer with him beaten and bleeding and crashing to earth?
Pose.
Yeah. Oh God! Like, I can't tell you. Like, the minute that the smoke cleared, and I saw him like that, I'm like, oh God, no! This was done by a geek and a nerd, and oh, this is awesome. If anybody, whoever's listening, the Yamcha pose in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, when the Saiyans came down to Earth, and Nappa and oh God,
Vegeta.
And Vegeta, Nappa and Vegeta start beating on the Z fighters, and the very first person to show up, and TFS did this wonderfully, was Yamcha, and he's like, Yamcha's here, Yamcha's dead, and that was the pose that they had him in, and it's like, it's become a meme now in certain circles, anime circles and geek circles, where if somebody gets beaten brutally, they'll throw the Yamcha pose poster at you.
But
yeah, Don, of course you got that. I mean, yeah.
I feel they started with this scene in the trailer on purpose, because it's two things. It's Superman crashing into the DCU, and then he's in the fetal position, or what was the pose?
Yamcha pose.
The Yamcha pose.
Yamcha dead.
So he's laying there, and then he calls his dog, and he tells his dog, the most loyal creature, as Don said, all us white men love dogs. I'm sorry to stereotype us, but there is something with like white people and dogs in movies.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, take me home. Like there is, and while the John Williams theme is playing, there is something so poignant about that, that to true Superman fans, and I'm going to get to all of this in a little bit, to true Superman fans who grew up reading the Silver Age and um watching the Donner films, and Superman was a beacon of hope, and even in watching Smallville and watch him become that character, Superman become that character, and all of this, it's like, and then he got a black eye. I'm sorry if you're a Snyderverse fan, but to make him this dark character in the Snyderverse, this brooding Superman who doesn't know if he wants to be Superman, and kind of has a disgust for humanity, praising him and all this stuff, like, and it's like people hate, true Superman fans hated that. So this is James Gunn saying, yeah, I'm going to bring you home. I'm going to give you the character of hope again that you all love. And I really feel like, and Kassan asks, what do you think of the people throwing trash at him, very Henry Cavill? I feel like that's probably a part in the movie where he fails for the first time for some reason, and so the crowd turns on him. And I think that's going to be part of the story of humanizing the character, where here's this guy who like could do anything and was saving all these people, and something happens that he can't handle and he fails, and now people are mad at him because he failed, and that's a very human emotion, and I think it's part of humanizing him for this movie.
Yeah, but it is interesting that they put that in the trailer, Kassan. That was a specific choice that they made, and I guess that they're still trying to show that this Superman still has problems, still has to deal with stuff, and like again, trying to bring him down to our level so we can connect with him. There was also, yeah, you're going through it. Yeah, go ahead.
And Carnage JD says they needed a big opening scene to fully establish it's not the same DC universe movie universe. Yes, exactly. Like it was perfect. Thanks for watching this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. And don't forget to watch us live every Sunday night right here on this channel.
While you're here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any of our great upcoming content.
Speaking of content, don't forget to check out our website, superheroespeak.com, where you can find the podcast, links to our social media, merch, comic reviews, and so much more. That's superheroespeak.com.
Thanks for watching, and don't let your cape be caught in the door. See you next time.